Alright, starting off first here with a mint error coin from 1996. This Lincoln cent here has been double struck. Now we're going to look at a double die penny as well that you will have to put underneath the microscope in order to see the mint error, to see the doubling. But in this case, this is a very noticeable and extreme type of mint error, right? Now this coin is graded by NGC at a mint state 65 red brown. The coin only sold for a little over $50, so really you're not making a fortune on this coin here. You know, had it been a high mint state, 67, 68, and a red grade as opposed to a red brown, it could have sold for, hundreds maybe. Now here is a very nice double strike as well. This is a much different than the last double strike that we looked at. The last one was 80% off center. So this coin ended up selling for around $245 at auction because of that mint error. It is graded at a mint state 64 red brown. Again, if it had a higher grade, it could have sold for more. Now here is a 1996, again, double strike, a different example. This coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 red, so a much higher grade here on this one. This coin ended up selling for around $400 at auction. One of my favorite types of mint errors there, double strikes, absolutely love them. Now here is the 1996 doubled die obverse. This is what you want to look for on the front of your 1996 Lincoln cents. So if we zoom in, especially here to the 6, you can really see that doubling there on the 6 of 1996. So look for that with your coin microscopes. I always have those available on couchcollectibles.com, but they do sell out very quickly. Now you also want to look for doubling on the lettering, the word trust there. You can see that doubling is very visible on the 1996 Lincoln cent. So a modern coin to look for here. Now this coin unfortunately has environmental damage. It's been circulated, passed up, probably through millions of people's hands. However, someone did find it and put it underneath the microscope and got the coin graded. Now this coin is a genuine double die obverse. However, it can't be graded because of the damage that it has. So it's very unfortunate. If this coin was a high mint state grade, it would sell for, a good amount of money. However, in this condition, it only sold for a little over $80. But if you find one that is in very high mint state grade condition, then you're talking a lot more than 80 bucks. So always be on the lookout for the 1996 double die obverse. Now here's a 1996 penny that has a very extreme type of mint error. It's got a reverse capped die. So you can look for die caps on all kinds of different coins. Of course, a lot of them are not going to be as extreme as this. But this penny did end up selling for a little over $200 at auction, graded by NGC. Now here's a different example of a die cap taking place on the Lincoln cent from 1996. This coin graded by Annex at a mint state 65 red, ended up selling for over $285. Now here's a 1996 penny that was struck 35% off center. This coin graded at a mint state 64 red brown, ended up selling for a little over $60. So after you pay to have this coin graded, you're not making a profit on something like this. If I had this, I would probably get it graded just to add it to my personal collection. But if you're trying to make a fortune on something like that, not happening with that coin. Now in this case, definitely would happen with this coin. So this coin sold for over $690 at auction, and that is because it is the Lincoln cent design that was overstruck onto a 1996 Roosevelt dime. So we got the dime design along with the penny design. Like I say, almost a $700 mint error coin there. Now this is where a 1996 Lincoln cent design was struck onto a 10-cent planchet. So we don't have the Roosevelt dime design on here because that wasn't struck onto the planchet. Only the Lincoln cent design was struck onto the dime planchet. And this coin ended up selling for $900 at auction. And here is a 1996 Lincoln cent design that was struck onto a foreign planchet. It was struck onto a Singapore 1-cent planchet. Now this coin ended up selling for around $180 at auction, graded by Annex at a mint state 63 red. Now here is a 1996 D mint mark Lincoln cent that has a saddle double strike. So this coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 65. I think the error speaks for itself. You know, a very noticeable and extreme type of mint error. You don't need a microscope for anything like this. This coin sold for around $70 at auction. An even more extreme error here, this coin ended up selling for around $80 at auction, and it does have damage. That's, you know, why it's sold for so low, of course. You know, it could have sold for more had it not had damage, but the coin has been triple struck, so pretty obvious mint error there, around 80 bucks for that penny. Now here's the 1996 D mint mark that was struck onto an unplated planchet. So this coin is graded by Annex at a mint state 65, and this penny ended up selling for over $100 at auction because of that mint error. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.